Hey guys, this is AQWAddict/Larknok1, and this is my epic 6th Pokemon Wi-Fi battle against a guy that PM'd me on YouTube named Lynold1. Now, right off the bat, he leads with a Ninjask, and I'm thinking that's a baton passing Ninjask, because what else could it be? So I go ahead and Stone Edge, because you know my Tyranitar can handle baton passing Ninjask, because it'll break the Sash first turn with Sandstorm, and it'll follow up with a kill this next turn. It ends up using X Scissor, bringing me down to low health, and I got a crit on Stone Edge, which is completely useless, because it would have killed anyways. He brings out a Breloom, which is probably a sub-punching Breloom right off the top. It ends up being a sub-punch Breloom. He gets a substituted off. I break it with Stone Edge. He gets a second off. I break it with Stone Edge. I guess he's probably hoping that I miss, but I don't, so that's awesome for me. So from this point, he's kind of ticked off with his Tyranitar, so he goes ahead and Seed Bombs and takes out my Tyranitar. I figure that this Breloom is pretty much done now, and you'll see why. Switching to a Scissor, and with a Bullet Punch, it's going to bring this Breloom low enough that it can't substitute, which is awesome for me because he does that anyways. So this Breloom's officially dead. He just ends up leaving it in for death fodder. So yeah, we're 2-1 right now, so it's in my favor. He brings in a Heatran, I bring in Shuckle. Because I have nothing to deal with this on the switch. I feel that if I had switched into Empoleon instantly, he might have Earth Powered, and that probably might have wrecked my Empoleon, but he ends up using Stealth Rocks. So Shuckle's in and he's doing his stuff. I'm just trying to stall out this Heatran so that he completely runs out of PP. I figured that the second that I rest, though, he's gonna switch out. So I say, let's not let him find out I have rest, or let's let him think that he is going to kill the Shuckle. So I don't switch out until the last moment possible. I keep trying to use Toxics in case he's going to switch out that turn. But he's going to wait until I fall asleep. He does some Earth Powers in there while I protect, just to be like, yeah, see, you're so predictable. Yeah, well, what do you want me to do with the Shuckle? So, I continue to protect. Yup. He gets a crit right here, I believe, which is going to knock me down quite a bit. It's not going to kill. And after 2 lefties, I did the math. It's something like 80% chance that I won't die to a flamethrower, which is awesome for me because now I get to get a rest off. And he's used something like 14, 15 flamethrowers now. So I was hoping that he'd stay in and I'd be able to waste all of his PP until he's completely out of it. And no, he's going to switch into an Umbreon. And I say, yeah, I can take this. This is probably a Curse Umbreon. And Shuckle could take a Curse Umbreon. He can take it like a man. But no, he's going to switch into a Leafeon for some reason. I don't understand that pointless switch to Umbreon. And little do I know, this Leafeon was running Sunny Day. And you can call me stupid all you want, but I've never fought a Leafeon before, so I had no idea that with Sunny Day up, I cannot inflict status upon it. Which is terrible, because if I had known that, I would have switched into Scissor immediately. And then Scissor would have taken this Leafeon down with 1 Swords Dance and then a follow-up Bullet Punch. But instead, I kind of just stay in, and my strategy from this point on, now that he's got maxed attack, is try to live, and then try to get Toxic up, because if I can get him below 50%, then Scissor might be able to take out on turn 1 with a Bullet Punch, because the math for that is that Scissor can do about 30 to 40% with just 1 Bullet Punch. So I try to stay in and live as long as I can. I see this Leaf Blade to do about, you know, like 90, 95%, but it's not going to kill. So I rest that turn and get max HP. I think he thinks that I'm probably going to switch, so he ends up using Rock Smash, which is super effective on Steel types. So that probably would have done some serious damage to any Steel type. But no, I did not switch. The Shuckle is doing his job. He can continue. He gets a defense drop, so I know Shuckle's really just screwed right now. And he Leaf Blades for the kill. Toxic is going to get him below 50%, and that was my goal. So Scissor comes in, and I Bullet Punch. Now, I'm guessing this was a minimum damage Bullet Punch, because otherwise that Bullet Punch definitely should have killed. He Rock Smashes. It's going to kill Scissor. And then Toxic's going to take out that Leafeon, so that's nice. He's going to bring in an Umbreon, which I still think is a Curse Umbreon. I'm going to go with Empoleon. I didn't know his switch yet. He gets some curses up. I figure that I might be able to take this out. well, under normal conditions, I should be able to take this out, but I kind of forgot that I no longer have Sandstorm, so this Umbreon with its Moonlight is going to be much more effective than if I had Sandstorm up. So I get at low HP, he Moonlights, and I'm like, okay, I have a Life Orb, I can't do this. And I switch into my Pseudo Hazer Skarmory. Now, I guess he doesn't understand that Skarmory is usually a Pseudo Hazer and a Spiker. So I just get some Pseudo Hazing. He uses Curse on the switch, and the turn after the switch, he probably should have attacked. And I get the Whirlwind into a Heatran, which is bad luck for me because Skarmory's dead now. I figure there's really no point in switching out of Skarmory. He is pretty useless now. So I just let him stay in, and he's going to die. This gives me the free switch into Empoleon. Yes, that was a crit on my Skarmory, but it was a pointless crit because it was going to kill anyways. So I get into Empoleon, and I'm praying that this Earth Power will not kill. It's something like 50% chance it will, 50% it won't. It doesn't kill, and it got me low enough health that Torrent, Life Orb, and just normal Empoleon are going to do something like 250% damage to that Heatran, and that Heatran's absolutely going to be dead. I figured that if I didn't get that Life Orb damage earlier on the Umbreon, he would have survived with Torrent still activated and done some serious damage to this Umbreon before dying, which is bad luck for me, but I switched into my last Pokemon, Magnezone, and I get my sub up. He continues just to Curse, and I'm starting to get some Thunderbolts off on this thing. You can see where this battle is going, just a lot of repetitive Thunderbolt, Curse kind of stuff. He uses Moonlight like normal, or like expected. So I'm going to continue just to attack with Thunderbolt. And yeah, I think I get Parahax on my next turn. I think so, which is actually it ended up being extremely bad for me. So yeah, I'm gonna get Parahax. Synchronize is gonna go through a substitute, which I had no idea was possible. So that is terrible for me because Magnezone, I'd really rather it not be paralyzed. I get Parahaxed the next turn, which is really bad. And I get Parahaxed the turn after that, and I'm like, you know what? No, there's no way this thing can Parahax me 3 times. Absolutely no way. And I get Parahaxed 3 times. So you know what? That's all nice. And at this point, I was like, you know what? This battle deserves a video because of all the epic stuff that's happened so far. My Scizor taking care of the Breloom, the Empoleon taking care of the Heatran at minimum HP, the Shuckle coming back from like 4 HP to rest off, the Shuckle walling a +6 attack Leafeon. This battle has just been amazing so far. So he's gonna break my pursuit, my sub with the second pursuit, and I'm gonna go for a sub to see if the pursuit that he has now can break a full sub, and it does. So I'm just gonna go for Thunderbolt for the win to see. At this point, I know that I'm probably messed. I see a Moonlight coming next turn. He doesn't. Instead, he uses Pursuit. I guess he thinks that it'll do more damage than it does. So he's pretty messed right now. His only hope is that this is a minimum damage Thunderbolt, and I get a crit, which is epic. I'm like, yes, this battle is worth putting on YouTube. This battle is epic. He's just into a Charizard. Stealth Rock's gonna bring him to 50%, and I'm like, oh crap, I needed a sub to do that. And he's gonna kill with Flamethrower. This battle was just so epic in so many ways, and that is exactly why it is my new favorite battle. A couple things to be said about this battle were if a few things were changed, or if he had changed his strategy a little bit, if I had changed my strategy a little bit, the outcome of this battle could be completely different. That being said, this battle was still amazing. Thanks, Lynold, for this battle. For all my other viewers, comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.